everyone, this is Nexel with the Commonwealth and France turn of Operation Orange, as Major Foe is currently away. And so all of our factories are somehow okay, so we're going to be rolling for jets, long-range aircraft and improved construction, as we have 3. So we hit long-range aircraft, we do not hit jets, and we hit improved construction. Then we're going to move on to our combat moves. I'm going to follow my usual pattern. So our first combat move is down here in Gibraltar. Take this transport. We're going to collect 1, 2 infantry out of Gibraltar. We're going to bring this 1, 2. We're going to drop them in southern Italy. Sorry, we're going to go 1, 2 so we can come back to here. So let me grab a British occupation marker. I actually don't have many of those. There's 1. Perfect. Claim southern Italy. 2 infantry. It's a walk-in. If the tag would go down, that would be lovely. The British High Command is not adjusting well to their new American overlords. Okay. Then that transport's been used. I'll take this medium bomber and bring it 1, 2, 3 alongside this guy in Tripoli. Take this tactical angle and bring it 1, 2 alongside this guy in northern Algeria. I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to bring him up to Rhodesia. Oh sorry, we did have our purchases. They are already laid out here. We're going to be purchasing 2 militia upgrades, an infantry, a fighter, 2 colonials, Anzac, an infantry for Anzac, a 3 French infantry delivered by Anzac, 2 Gurkhas, a colonial, and 2 militia for FEC, 2 colonial, a fighter, 2 militia upgrades, a militia and an infantry for the UK, and a infantry to Free France for Anzac. Right. So that's a walk-in. Don't have any fights over in Asia. So let me grab some dice for both of these. So first of all, for French Morocco, we have a 7 and a 1. The 7 will be the darker blue. and both miss. And now the militia gets to fire back at a 2. That is a miss. So we get a second round with the darker blue once again being the plane. It's a hit from the plane, and the militia gets to fire back on a 2, which it misses, and so we take French Morocco. Then in Tunisia, we have to win this in 3 rounds. In Tripoli, because it is a city. So we have 1 on a 7 and 1 on a 1 because of the desert. As usual, not as usual, but the darker dice will be the plane, which misses. The infantry gets to, the militia gets to fire back at a 2, which it misses. So this is round number 2. Plane, again the darker dice, which hits. The infantry gets to fire back on a 2, militia even, which misses. And so we also take Tripoli. This medium bomber goes 1, 2, 3 back to Gibraltar. And this goes back 1, 2, 3 to French Morocco. From French Morocco to Gibraltar. Now we move on to our non-combat moves. So we're going to take this FEC transport, and we're going to bring down a marine and a mountain infantry. We'll bring them 1, 2, 3 over to Gibraltar. We're going to take this seaplane and we're going to bring it 1, 2, 3, 4 across to Labrador. These other units on escort duty. We are going to come back later because I want to do things in order, sorry. So we drop these guys into Gibraltar with that transport. We are then continue onwards. We're going to go through Africa. We're going to take these 3 units and we're going to bring them over to Cape Town. We're going to take this Gurkha that we're going to bring out to Bengal. We're going to bring this seaplane up to Northern Territory. We're going to rail 1 infantry up to Queensland. send one infantry over to New South Wales. One, two, sorry, one, I think is all they can go. That's where those subs are going to move. And then we will move on to the placement of our units. So we will start with the British units. So the infantry drops into London. The militia upgrade drops into Malta, which has no interdiction. Oh, that's an FEC colonial. I'll put that over, just quickly put that down in the 88th. Then we send the colonial and the fighter down like so. Gibraltar 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So there is an opportunity for interdiction each time. I'm going to roll for that, and I need to check neither of them have finished improved submarine. Advanced submarines rather. Advanced submarines has not been completed by anybody. So we will start with the militia upgrade. The militia upgrade. So Japanese interdiction on a 3 or less, which hits. So they can interdict the militia upgrade if they would so choose. Japanese interdiction on the fighter on a 3 or less. Misses. German interdiction on the fighter on a 3 or less. Also misses. So the fighter successfully makes it through, and there is a militia upgrade that is able to be interdicted if they would like. Since it is Britain sending it, I don't think there's any downside to it for them. Then a colonial is going to be placed down in South Africa and in Cape Town. Then FEC. FEC is going to place a militia down in Bengal. They're going to place a militia down in Aden. They're going to place 2 Gurkhas in Bengal. Anzac is going to place an infantry in Sydney. And they're going to send an infantry to the French. That can be interdicted by this coastal sub on a 1, which they can do. So there's an infantry available for interdiction alongside a coastal sub. Then we have the French turn. The French have 4 to spend. They're going to purchase a foreign legion. They're going to place that foreign legion down. In Cameroon, and they're going to end their turn. And we will now set incomes for everyone and see how much we're collecting. So Commonwealth is collecting 28 plus 5 for a total of 34. No, 33. 28 plus 5. That's 28 plus 5. FEC is collecting 11 plus 2, so 13. And Anzac is collecting 6. But no bonus, so just 6. FEC goes to 13, Anzac goes to 6. France collects 4. And with that, we will pass the turn off to Italy.